Went to Bladensburg High School. My buddy Daz over here.
You know it.
From that time,
I went to
been...
Blade too, Morris. What's up?
Alumni in the building.
I went to Potomac.
Mustangs.
Cut her mic off.
Hey, they kind of like our rivals, Dash.
Yeah, cut her mic off.
Central. I can have Fairmont Heights, all of them.
Yeah.
I went to Potomac.
Cut her mic off.
Way earlier than you guys did, but carry on.
Okay.
You look like you look 28.
Thank you.
Graduated last year. Talking all that sex, I ain't know. Hey, boys, come on, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was listening. I got caught up in the rivalry. I got caught up in the rivalry.
Ooh, that got me hot. Okay.
So more small, man. DMV area, Bladensburg, Prince George County Community College. Now, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Always acting? Always? When did you start?
JC Noah Elementary School. Ma'am.
What? Yeah. Hey, see, I told you it's the plug. Yeah. Focus Radio is the plug.
JC Noah Elementary School.
Okay.
We did everything. I was in activities. I was in the Glee Club. I was in theater. I got over my fear of performing in front of people quick. You had no choice. It was quick. I mean, we rehearsed. It was very professional. That's what pretty much everything started in church plays. Okay.
Now, let me ask you, what exactly is how do I pronounce this?
SAG-AFTRA. SAG-AFTRA used to be what I would say it was two. Is one union now. It used to be SAG Screen Actors Guild. SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA.
AFTRA.
Okay.
So it's like SAG-AFTRA. It was two different divisions. They're one union now. They were one SAG. We'll say Screen Actors Guild. Michael J. Fox, Denzel Washington, film people.
Okay.
AFTRA is American Federation Television Radio Artists. Studio people, New York, General Hospital, those people.
So this is one big
folks. Now they combined, I would say early 2004 or 5. They made it one because they kept having, it's all a union. Everything was separate, and then they just decided they got the contracts together and they just merged.
So let me ask you, because people don't know this behind the scenes, right? Just looking at TV or movies or whatever. They don't know that we have unions too. And we have corporations, and we have groups.
So as a radio artist, you guys would be SAG.
Exactly, exactly.
You're covered.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And it's security.
Yes.
Right? It's kind of a security.
Yeah.
I didn't know that like NFL and NBA and they have organizations and
right.
This is a career. This shit's serious.
Yeah. That's why some of them retired and they got money.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I ain't know that, boys.
Contracts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what that is.
Yeah.
More so of an organization. So there ain't nothing different because I thought you was gonna come in here with a dashiki on and you was gonna have like 7'5".
As much as I'm sweating him now,
I thought my man was gonna come in with the cool. I was like 7'5", but I got you. I like that though. I like that. Now let me ask you this. DMV area, black actor, being able to get these big breaks like you did. Let me ask you, I'm curious, what are some of the challenges that you face or have faced?
Egos and lack of network.
Wow. Lack of networking.
Yeah.
And egos.
Yeah.
Wow,
let me ask you this.
That is really huge.
In here or everywhere?
Here.
More so
here, because when I've discussed it, well, the people in bigger markets, and their first reaction is, well, out in LA, New York, and Chicago, we network. How are you guys surviving over there? That was the response, not an insult. Just
they want to know we was doing something different, like how.
Oh yeah,
what y'all doing?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Sad.
Why are we lacking it? I mean, it's not just with the music. I mean, I work with people with entertainment, and they have music companies, and they say sometimes, like my recent project, Insomnia, Antoine mentioned that he went to ATL. Now, he did everything as a music artist or a manager should do to get his stuff out there, push, got the hits on the radios, got the followers, but then he come to find out the reason why he didn't get on ATL was because, and not bad mouth for ATL, it could be any market. They just want to put that. They just want to put their Atlanta artists on. He said the guy, after asking all those questions, pretty much told me, "Hey, look, I can't put another artist before my ATL artist. That's just
wow."
Not throwing no shade towards ATL. Just, I mean, that's what he told me. What happened.
But you know what, Morris? I gotta look at that. I don't know.
Because he did everything.
I just think that
he did everything.
I think that ATL, New York, I think you down south, you know, look out for them.
Yeah.
I don't think DMV got DMV back.
We don't.
No,
we don't.
Absolutely. You
You
said
know what I'm
that.
saying?
That's right.
And like
We
you
don't
said,
support each other.
And like you said, you ain't taking personal because we know how we real brothers in the business, so we know how it is.
Yeah.
Versus these other youngers trying to come up, but they don't see the whole scope.
It's
They
a
don't
big
see
scope.
that it's bigger than this little
That it is a lot. bigger.
DMV only this big.
Right.
Yeah.
If
So
that-
that's why I asked you like some of the challenges because a lot of actors and comedians, sports figures, come from this area and we don't even know.
There's a lot of
Right.
NFL players from.
You understand what I'm saying?
There's a
We
lot
don't
of
even-
actors
A lot of
from
actors.
Right
Yeah.
now.
Taraji,
Regina
Yeah.
don't even
Hall.
know.
Michael
and we didn't
Eli.
pay Taraji
Yeah.
attention
Right,
until
we
she got what?
Silver
don't
Spring.
even
Regina Hall.
know.
Edward
Silver
Yeah.
Spring.
Norton from Columbia. Edward Norton is the guy that played the second Hawk. He's from Columbia, Maryland. Sandra Bullock was around this area.
Yeah, Arlington, right? I think she's from Alexandria, Sandra
And there was
Bullock.
another lady, she was on Gilmore Girls, and she was in Bad or Santa. She's from this area too. This
And,
handful.
and Corey Hawkins now.
Yeah.
Corey Hawkins.
Oh, Corey.
Yeah, Corey
Yeah.
Hawkins from here. He from DC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Look, I didn't know that.
So DMV got to support DMV. Or should I
Yes.
say I didn't even want to say DMV. I would say DC. DC got
Yeah.
to support DC.
Yeah.
We got a lot right here in the heart of
Right.
DC, and we ain't got to go
Even
out the beltway
artists.
nowhere. They right here down the street at Adams Mall. He was playing his little flute next door. Right here. We got talent everywhere. Let me ask you this though: roles you won't take.
Ooh. I'm gonna give you a quick story. I went to TV1 for an audition. Now during this time, there was a gentleman in my building where I work at. He's not there no more. He was interacting with children. He was a pedophile. The role that they were offering me was of that nature. I told the producer, "You're not supposed to do that as a professional. Look, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't want to do this. I've seen stuff like this happen, you know, and probably me just speaking negatively and not being professional. I just had to be real about it. Like, I don't see myself acting like I want to touch a little girl. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I wasn't raised that way as a professional, as a man. So
let me ask you this as an actor, right? When you had these movies and you had these actors that play these characters, right?
Right.
Let me ask you, because you are an actor. Now, that's what I was getting ready to ask you. Preparation for roles. For a role like that. So, as far as for people that play those roles, is it just,
you can
I
look up
need
the
the big
history.
break, I need the money, they're giving me
Selling yourself.
$150,000 for this small film that's going to maybe get me on the map for playing this particular role? Like,
Yeah, I mean, their careers are probably not going nowhere, and they're probably where
but you
I'm
know
at.
what? You don't see many movies like what you just said though. You do see movies with pedophiles and child molesters. Don't get me wrong.
Whatever's important now.
It's not
Whatever's
blowing
relevant
up.
in the news.
Like,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
everything's about Trump and us
Right.
going for the Black Lives
Right.
African Americans.
Wow.
That's important. So the studios are like, all right, well, everybody's going to watch that, so let's just push it. They're going to have all these stores. And most stuff that happens, you're going to see more films and TV shows come up about it. Especially Trump.
Wow.
Everybody is clowning Donald Trump right now.
Right.
Like it's,
Wow.
Like oh my goodness, it's terrible.
So now give me some parts you have played. Let the people know what you have been on. I'm looking for that For My Man. That's my show, man. That's my show.
Now, the For My Man is the most recent
tell
one,
me,
yeah.
tell the people. Now I'm looking at your face, and I think I remember the episode.
Yeah.
So tell these
That's
people,
Brace
man,
Your
what you
Bones.
have been on and what we doing right now. More small in the building.
Well, the TV show, TV1, I got that through an agent, and that was For My Man. I was the husband, and the gentleman that he killed my kids.
You gotta
and
get
my
into
wife.
these roles.
Yeah, you do. You know.
What happened on
And that was a
What
reenactment one
happened
too.
on this one?
Yeah, it was a reenactment, so it's a little different. And I didn't book it; the agent actually booked it for me. This particular one. So,
But it was a role that you were comfortable with.
Oh, definitely. I mean, well, not seeing my kids.
You was
my
a husband
wife
and
died.
what?
Yeah, coming up. And the story, a portion of the story was actually here. They was in a hotel near Lanham on 450.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we was just
really-
saying.
Yeah.
See what we was just
It was a
saying, y'all.
reenactment.
It's
Yeah.
right here under our nose.
Yeah.
Right.
I was in another project named Insomnia. I played.
I heard of that. That's a big show.
Yeah. The A-hole boss, Carl Burton. I played in a number of security videos within the federal government, National Archives. I've done a numerous amount of, I would say, background work. That's kind of just getting a feel for acting, seeing how the professional set is, following direction. It's not just talent. You got to follow direction. Right. You'd be surprised. I was an extra on, I think it was Department of State with Bernie Mac, Chris Rock. They was filming in Baltimore. So everybody was kind of, the stars right there. We were all standing.
And it really was in Baltimore. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were in Baltimore.
I know Chris Rock.
Portion of it
he was mentioning that Baltimore. Throughout the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was one of the extras did something and got kicked off the set immediately.
Right. Now, what are you working on now?
I just came out of a production meeting. I have 2 projects. One in North Carolina, titled Youthful Ambition series. The director's from New York. His name is Terrence Gordon. I'm working on something else titled Riverment. It's a Black Lives Matter project, and the one for the meeting I had today is another Black Lives project. I can't disclose the name right now, but I have to wait.
Now, people are interested more. How can they just contact you to send you a message? You have some people that's trying to come up and they want to know, how do I get started?
Look me up on LinkedIn. I'm conversing with people all
LinkedIn,
the
is
time.
that big?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to ask that.
LinkedIn? I used to get, hey, Miss Cookie, I used to get emails from that shit all the time.
Me too.
I never paid attention, so it is something. I know that.
I don't use it. I know what it's about, but I just don't use it.
What's it about?
It's a professional network.
Yeah, professional network.
For everybody, pretty much. If they want to contact me, they can look me up on my website. It's moresmall.com. Go to the contact page. You can email me at morrisdsmall@gmail.com.
He got a website, y'all. Hey, Morris, I'm trying to be an actor too. I auditioned one time. For one of the small movies in the DMV area.
More Small right here, man, on Focus Radio, powered by WINDCRADIO Radio and Go Win Media. More Small, man, to act on TV One and BET. A lot of different TV shows, a lot of different movies, man. Just gave y'all his contact information. He's working on a project right now, couldn't disclose the information, but he is now plugged in at Focus Radio. So as y'all know, we build platforms here for entrepreneurs and artists and actors, adding to my repertoire. This is Focus Radio right here on Focus Radio, WINDC Radio, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Want to say thank you for More Small for coming through. Part of the Focus Radio family now. Gotta stick around for some pics.
Oh, definitely. My publicist love that. I have a publicist in LA. That's probably the biggest thing I got going on.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, y'all, we get into sex, love, and relationships when we come back with Miss Cookie and also Dash.
We're gonna take some phone calls. We're gonna try to get some people to call in.
What's that number, man? 240-389.
Yeah, please call in.
Call in right now. We're gonna take y'all questions. If you got a question you want to ask me or Miss Cookie, or you want to just talk about your relationship, you don't have to say a name. You could, if you want to say a name, you can, but you don't have to. Call in and talk to us.
Yeah, we might got some therapy for you. Come on. You ready? You ready? Oh, we don't come back.
Go back into it.
Okay, we're back.
Make sure y'all call in. 240-389-3397.
Hey, call-ins, welcome y'all to Focus Radio, 240-389-3397. Call in, man. We about to get into sex, love, and relationships, man. And we wrapping it up, and it's getting real spicy. Towards the end, it's always the best.
Spicy.
So what we might say, what we might do in the stew. Hey, y'all, Focus Field, man, the host with the most.
So I just want to discuss, I got a topic, does cell phones actually, I know we talked about social media earlier, but does cell phones really mess up a relationship? if you more focus on your cell phone, like you're on your phone constantly, or if you just texting or you calling someone all the time, or your attention is just not on your significant other. So
hold on, I just want to say something. Dash, you said it wrong.
I said it wrong.
Do cell phones mess up relationships?
Yeah.
No, the people with the cell phones.
With the cell phones, yeah, gotcha. People with the cell phone.
Right now, but if I pull out and I shoot it,
right.
Again, I will say it's simply the insecurities that causes relationships to be broken up. It's so many insecure women and men out here that is ridiculous. And the more we even talk about relationships and sex and love, you know what? It really bothers me sometimes, because I'm like, why should a phone be the subject of your relationship? Because years ago, we didn't have phones. We didn't have a cell phone.
Right.
You had that home phone with the busy. You only had one line, and if it was busy, dude, guess what?
Well,
you called back.
Pager 6969.
Really? 69. Oh my God. It's final with time. So I personally feel like it ain't cell phones. It's the people and the generation that has come up. They are hooked on their phones. They think Instagram, Snapchats, what is it? Facebook is
Instagram,
the end all be all.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Okay? You guys gotta know that, guess what? It takes more to a relationship than Snapchats, Facebooks, and
Instagram and whatever all that stuff. I ain't even into all of that.
You
crap,
hear me?
You know. I mean, I just use it for what I do.
That old MySpace thing.
Yeah.
Oh, MySpace.
MySpace still there. I need to find my MySpace. I had a lot of people. I had a lot of artists on my MySpace. I need to get my MySpace back.
You know what we should really be talking about? Online dating.
Right.
I do a little bit of that.
Online dating.
Because guess what? We're so busy now. When you step in, it used to be when you go out, you meet a guy in the club, and you know the guy would approach you and say, "Oh, how you doing? Can I buy you a drink? Let me get to know you." Boo, 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 boo. They don't do that no more. Everybody in the club with the shades on,
right?
Pants rolled up to the kneecaps, standing all around on your phone.
Right.
Yet again.
You're right.
So the way to dating and meeting people now, honestly,
you got
believe
Facebook,
it or not,
you got Instagram,
is online dating. Not this guy's trying to date you on Facebook. That's wacky.
That's online dating,
that's
though.
The way.
That's online dating.
That's what they doing.
It's going down in the DM.
You got plenty of fish.
It's going down in the DM.
You got black people meet. You got these websites where people.
Why? When I got Facebook, what am I gonna get on there for? I could do it for free on Facebook.
Meet you on Facebook. I mean, personally, Miss Cookie and I trying to. You inboxing me on Facebook trying to get to know me, you will get deleted.
So you on Plenty of Fish?
I won't disclose any of that information. You will not set me up.
What's the difference between that and Facebook? It's you meeting people on Facebook. What's the difference?
The difference is that with that, a lot of people run around with no time. They claim they're so busy, but they're really not. Just nobody's really taking the time out to communicate and date.
Right.
So, Mr. Morris, I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, do it.
Are you dating?
I'm engaged.
Oh, you're engaged.
Yeah.
He's off the market.
So you're off the market.
Completely off.
And how's that working out for you?
Wonderful. God is good.
Oh, okay.
Don't you hear the way he talk?
I'll take a drink today.
That man is sophisticated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's calm.
That's my bro right there.
That's the happy tone.
Yeah, that's the I'm in a happy place. Yes.
Yeah. When you hear that, everything is cut off.
Everything is cut off. Can't wait to get up out of here. I'm going to my God. It's good.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Phil, you're right about that.
Like, where you going at? I'm going home.
I'm going home. All the way home. I'm not even stopping at the rest. Like, I'm going home.
I'm going to give me something to eat when I leave, though.
Oh,
so what y'all saying is this social media is really getting people in trouble.
Right, it is.
There's a lot of breakups. There's a lot of makeups. And you can find your old love.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it.
Well,
I was looking for my third grade girlfriend. I ain't remember how she looked, but I remember her last name.
Oh my God.
So I just put in Reed. It was like a million Reeds. And I was like, this is how she looked.
Phil. Don't get yourself in trouble, Phil.
All right, because that wasn't me. Don't try to get me caught up with you. That's my last name. Wasn't me. My name is Miss Cookie.
So what y'all think? I mean, stay off the social media.
I think
you're in a relationship.
I mean,
or what do you think?
No.
Honestly, I think you should. I think you should just set out a time to spend with your significant other. If you have a partner, if y'all together, I mean, if you live together or if you just spending time with each other, and you out on a date, on a dinner date, put the phone away. Put the phone away. I think you need to just put the phone away. If you out, because you're not focusing your attention on me if you holding that phone in your hand.
You know what? I gotta ask you a question. Because my followers wanted to know if Dash was single.
I'm not willing to disclose that information.
Oh! I said, they asked me. And you heard that, ladies. Not willing to disclose that. So you know what the heck that means. He definitely didn't say God is good.
I'm working. God is working on me. That's what is happening.
You play too much. Yeah. He working on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can dig that. He working on me too.
God fearing. My aunt's a minister. Not to say I gotta be, but she told me to get myself together. So.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're getting old and the time is winding up.
And I like to have a wife. I want a girlfriend.
So you do want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Good. Let's interview you. You want to be married?
Right. Good. I do. I want to say what more saying. God is good. I'm going home. I got a fiance, wife. I want to go home. And
so, what are you doing exactly to make sure that happens?
You got to have it yourself first, man.
Right. You got to get. Yeah. I learned that over the years. I just have to. I do have to get myself together because I've been always trying to help other people, and I've been putting myself aside. I've been putting myself to the side. So, you know, I gotta focus on getting me together because you can't. If I can't get myself together, I can't love somebody else.
Absolutely. Well, I'm single, and I'm not looking to marry no one.
Why is that?
I think marriage is a little overrated.
Girl, what?
You think so?
You said you're not looking to marry no one.
I think it's a little overrated.
You haven't met anyone that you want to marry.
Excuse me, Mr. Phil. Let me speak for Miss Cookie. I think I know what I want. I think it's a little overrated. But we're going to have to talk about that next week.
Right.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that.
What's next week's topic? Y'all already got it already?
We might. We might have it already.
Topics.
We got a couple topics for next week.
Because,
as the time going into Valentine's Day, it's getting spicy. And you know what I want to talk about next week?
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about, are you the Valentine or just the time?
Right, because they said February 15th.
Were you the Valentine or were you the time? And we going, and you know what? This is what I'm gonna do for y'all, right? Because I love y'all so much.
We love you too,
y'all
baby.
got 10 extra minutes next week. So my schedule right now is going into effect tonight. When I get off air, y'all got 10 extra minutes, and we gonna bring that in because it's a lot of shit this week that's happening.
And February 15th, you know, February 15th after the 14th, February 15th is National Side Chick Day. It's National Side Chick.
Did you see my post day? Did you see my post day?
It's National Side Chick Day.
That's crazy. Tuning in, man. I'm your host with the most focused field each and every Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on WINDCRADIO.
See y'all
Download
next week.
that app.
We love y'all.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Thanks for coming through, co-host.